starting things off on Smashville here. So the second fastest versus the fastest character in the game.
Yeah. And this matchup, though, despite having a lot of really fast characters, can be surprisingly slow paced because neither.
Oh man, that is just.
That is really unfortunate. A really unfortunate opener for Runes, who just died at just 4%. And now Goof, what he's gonna do is he's gonna sit and be comfortable in his little shell there. But is this about to be a kill?
Ooh. No, that rapid jab. The platform saving him.
That and the smash jab Goof right there. Because if he had ended that like a hit earlier, that would have spelled death for Goof.
He's getting 30% though. Isn't actually that bad for Runes right now, seeing how he's Falcon. That means he can end the stock a little bit sooner and at the same time like use that as a great setup for combos and a way to finish off the second stock if he can get the first one on.
Yeah, they're both at a really perfect percent of rage to the point where Runes can
the elbow
hit a raw forward smash.
Give him the elbow, take him out. And it looks as though I mean 100%'s not that bad, right? It's manageable. Please, there's no JB.
Yeah, for dying at 4%, he's definitely brought it back. Goof throwing in a mix-up there instead of bouncing up with a spin dash like he usually does.
Yeah, very nice mix-up there.
Yeah.
Showing the man he's not just a one-page book here, but falling into the forward smash.
The forward smash.
Yeah, and then the reverse hit. Send the man off. Goof taking the first game.
Alright, I guess that's fine.
Goof up a game.
Yeah.
Goof banning Battlefield.
Running
Back
right
to
back to
Smashville. Is it a salty run back?
I mean, you know, if it wasn't for the SD there, it would have been pretty close.
It would have.
Alright, running it back here.
So Rune's definitely going to try to stay on stage more this game, maybe?
Nah, I go off stage still. You can't let one SD bring it down, right?
I mean, that was half the stocks, though.
Yeah, I mean, you know, when you're a Falcon main, that's what you risk. Getting a dash attack, going for that, trying to go for a solid knee there, but not able to.
And this is very similar to the start of the first game, where Runes had a really just like big percent lead, and then you know,
death.
then got given by a spring.
Alright, getting a down throw, we're gonna see what he can do here. Tried to read the air dodge.
Yeah, but Goof just doubled up on it.
Yeah, he just kind of went low, and he's like, I can make it back very quickly. I don't need to worry about it.
But what Runes can do though is expect that double air dodge and just go for the down air. And no amount of spraying can save you from the cold hard souls of Captain Falcon's boots.
Man, the Runes running and then just jabbing on run dash. I'm pretty sure he's trying to pivot there, but
Captain Falcon's big tool in this matchup is jab. It keeps Sonic away. It's got a pretty decent disjoint and it just stops spin dash.
It means right now Sonic is not dying, and Rune's going to try and find a way to take this out. As, you know, Goof slowly just builds up some percent.
Yeah. Sonic's chip game is amazing, and he has surprisingly really good survivability. Never mind.
That reverse hitbox on that there was a little silly, I'm not gonna lie. It didn't look like it was supposed to hit.
Yeah. But yeah, as I was saying, Sonic you've got to find that one hit you can take him out with, otherwise you're going to be sitting there for a while.
And in that case, it was that reverse hitbox with a down tilt there.
Yeah, so he was definitely DIing away from the stage at that point, or into the stage, and so I just carried him right past it. Goof reading the air dodge there and going for a down air, and Rune's just responding really fast with an up air of his own.
Okay, throwing out that rapid jab. So that way if Goof decided to approach with a spin dash, he would get hit.
Yeah. And you know, that's pretty much what this matchup is can Goof get past, can Sonic get past the jab of Captain Falcon? And can Captain Falcon find that one straight hit that he needs to steal that stock?
Yeah, but Rune's dropping shield there, probably the worst time possible, getting hit by that back air on Goof's end, and Goof able to sell that stock.
Yeah, and Sonic's back air is very deceptive. It's got
The startup on it.
the startup on it, but the disc joint on it, and just how strong it is. It does not have a weak hitbox. And a good shield grab on by Goof here, but Maroon's keeping a solid lead here. It's coming pretty close though now, and Goof is steadily bringing up that closing down the lead that Maroon's had and replacing it with his own. But it's such like a neck and neck fight between these two, and they've played each other quite a lot, and it's just really looking good for both players. And
A very even matchup. It's basically take stage for a little bit, get percent, and then the other person just kind of does the same thing.
yeah, it's really down to who can
Punish the other one's mistakes,
yeah.
I guess. Yeah. It's more like who can punish the mistake / that was just disgusting. How did that go?
Oh my goodness.
Okay, we're in it's kind of like a back and forth of like whoever gets the first tag gets a combo, and then goes back and forth with combo, and then whoever messes up the worst gets punished and dies.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
And I wonder if we're going to see a little bit more running around space for Goof here, perhaps a duck hunt, perhaps.
No. Oh no. Okay, Lilac.
Lilac Cruise it is. Yeah, one of Sonic's favorite stages, one of everybody else's least favorite stages.
Yeah, I know that Pain as a certain character who does not do well on Lilac.
Are we referring to Ness right
Yes, it's such a sad stage. It brings a tear to my eye.
now? We're seeing both these players have a really cautious start.
It's kind of walking back and forth.
Yeah, no one really wants to approach Goof.
Oh no.
Goof forcing it though and just running away. He toe tapped him and then he was out of there.
He's like, alright, I'll see you later, man. GG, I'm out.
And Goof already layering up a pretty decent amount of percent here, forcing Runes to recover high and punishing that one up there on the landing. And Runes is getting afraid now of up air follow-ups that he's having because he's air dodging. He air dodged, even though Goof hadn't even made a jump there, he just air dodged.
Oh man. Up being ran to the F smash, unfortunate.
But he didn't have anywhere else to go,
Yep.
so... Yeah, but Goof taking less than 20% on his first stock and already,
Up and okay, almost lapped him.
yeah, well, he had him lap there for a second.
Yeah, these percents are really close for the stock difference, but it's okay, don't throw into the knee there. And then trying to go for another one. Man, he's getting a little greedy there.
Well, he's got to do something to close up this stock differential, because if he can close up the stocks here, this game becomes so much more close.
Yeah, not giving him too much percent for extra credit.
Yeah, and also when you lose that stock, you know, your nerves start to kick in a little bit more.
Yeah,
no one
clearly.
likes being on that last stock. No one likes.
It's kind of like you play at like I won't say your best, but I guess your most optimal, we'll say, whenever you're on your last stock. You always seem to play a little more cautious, a little more aware of your surroundings and what you can do. Okay, right there.
That was almost
helping him out.
that was almost a spring gimp right there.
Well, yeah, but Lilac helped Goof out in that situation.
Yeah.
Kind of slid him off stage. And, wow, okay, back air. There you go.
Yeah, back here sealing out that first stock of Goof here. And Runes is at 102%. It's not it's not impossible for him to come back from this.
Especially with the, okay,
well, now it is
nope,
possible.
JV,
It wasn't
JV2.
possible.
I was
Alright.
gonna say, not with, like, seeing how, you know, he was Falcon, you could have done something with it if you didn't get hit by that force smash.
Yeah, it's a heartbreaker.
JV2, unfortunate.
So Goof up 2-1 in this set. This is what losers
Semis.
semis.
Yep, winner of this goes on to face against Raichu.
Yeah, Raichu for you. And
This is gonna be
Raichu for you was the person that sent Runes into losers.
So this is gonna be a salty run back.
Yeah, so and I'm pretty sure the set count between Goof and Raichu for you is, I want to say 2-1 in Goof's favor right now.
Let's see here. Okay, let's try the bows.
Yeah, the Bows sent Goof into losers, so it might be Goof's mission to get that salty run back on him because
Make it
Goof
end
got
final, make
Goof
it
got
ends.
3-0'd by the Bows.
Yeah, it wasn't too great.
And we're seeing FD. I'm not sure who this really helps more, because it gives Captain Falcon that the ability to punish Sonic's landings a little bit more, and also get some more combos for himself. But at the same time, it gives Sonic some more running around room to do.
Yeah, it basically gives, at the same time, Falcon less options and lower to land. His landing options are not as better. They're not better than Sonic's, to be honest. It's this, like, picking the stages, basically, Sonic, since Runes being Falcon does have a better combo game, it is technically better for him. But at the same time, the hit and run strategy.
Yeah, and it is really working for Goof here. Reading that air dodge, well, that's not actually true. What you have to do really is you have to fast fall down and away, because if you mix up your timing and timings, and that's not what I don't think I've seen Runes do that at all really when he gets hit by that back air. He's not mixing up his timings on his fall speed, on his air dodge timings, and that would probably give him a little bit more success in this matchup.
Ooh, getting that air spike though, resetting without giving him any extra credit right now.
Yeah, this is both very doable, and this is Rune's tournament stock right now.
Yep, potentially his last one if he can somehow seal this out.
And Goof still has like that breathing room right now, and so
he loses, he has one more game.
Yeah, and so he's got that second chance. This is you know, live or die for Runes right now.
Right now he's showing that he wants to live.
Yeah.
He's trying to send the man down into the depths right now, but not able to.
Yeah, but Goof is at Super Saiyan percent.
Nope, nope,
wasn't
never mind.
Super Saiyan percent.
Never mind. GG. Up tilt, yep.
Oh,
Two frame on it,
right.
very solid. Runes making it a game 5.
This is a back and forth battle for sure.
Yep.
And it's really going to come down to
Down to the, I guess,
yeah,
the choice of
I'm
Goof here
guess
with
I'm
counter
gonna
pick.
see, we're going to see a duck hunt coming out from Goof here.
We're gonna see, well, you don't know. Yep. I'm about to say I didn't know what Runes banned. I forgot about what I forgot to say to you. Because I mean, he just gave him Light Lad and Duck Hunt, so.
Yeah. It was probably Battlefield. Which seems really surprising because I feel like that would have been a really good stage for Falcon, honestly.
Yep. This is slow walk up and just jab.
Yeah. So Goof has a 5% lead, and he's definitely gonna play this game really patient, and try to not give anything that he has to Runes right now.
Oh, there it goes, man. One bad mess up there.
Yeah.
And now Runes is just kind of putting that combo in, getting the percent.
Yeah, Goof ran in there and just shielded, because Rune's probably expecting a spin dash or something, just automatically is jabbing the reaction right now, and he just picked up on that. Runes right now is playing the patient game, and he's running around, he's jumping around, and you know, that's the name of the game on Duck Hunt.
Now Runes up the percent, not willing to chase.
I mean, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, Sonic. You want to play the hit and run game with the master hitting and running. Oh, trying to go for that knee right there, but not going to connect.
And it looked like Goof was trying to cover the get up option and the jump option right there with that short hop nair. And Runes is just doing a really good job of keeping Goof at the ledge right now.
Oh, go for a hardy.
Yeah. He expected a roll on there, and Goof just didn't give it to him. But honestly, though, that
if he released it on time, he definitely would have been able to take the stock anyways.
Goof just a little bit antsy on the trigger there with that fair. And Runes right now is just doing a great job of solidifying that lead and really making the most of it.
Yep. Right now, Goof's in at 140, almost 150% right now.
A surprisingly really good mashup by Goof there, but unfortunately for Goof, he is down his stock.
Yep. And he only has 51% on runes.
Yeah, and now Rune's gonna go in. He's got the advantage here, and so he can play a little bit more dangerous. And
If he
ooh,
wants
almost
to,
a
yeah.
spring ride there.
In all reality, whenever you up a stock like this, you don't really want to be the aggressor, but since you are Falcon and you got the momentum for you, it's always good to do that.
Yeah,
Falcon, not really known to be a patient player for his speed, seeing how fast he is.
yeah. And Goof having to approach here, and that's just really hard for Sonic against Falcon.
Veering off
an SD.
stage, unfortunate.
He's had a couple of SDs today, but that ends Goof's tournament run,
Yeah.
making it to loser semis. And now it's gonna be